Hi, I'm Helen Dutton from vetbusinesscoach.com. Animal practice owners are faced with making decisions every single day, everything from medical care for their patients to client communications, price changes, hours, staffing issues. Do I hire somebody new? Do I let somebody go? And I am sure it just feels like a barrage of decisions coming down the pike at you at times. Clients often hire me in part because they want a co-pilot to help them make decisions and to feel confident in the decisions that they're making. I'm going to share a couple tools with you that I share with my clients that will hopefully help you make decisions and feel more confident with them. The first is always get reliable data to help you answer the question or help you make the decision that you're trying to make. And the most important piece of that is to know what the question needs to be so that you're asking and looking for the right data. If you're still struggling once you have the data, then I'm going to ask you to go to the tools that you were born with. And this is your head, your heart, and your gut. These are three internal guidance systems that you were born with, and you need to rely on them to help you feel confident in your decisions. Now the first one, your head, your brain, it's kind of a two-edged sword. As veterinarians, you are all really smart, and your brains, your intellect has served you well. You've gone through undergraduate school, medical school, and some of you even beyond that, and your brain has served you really well. So why wouldn't you just rely on that in making decisions? Well, I guarantee you that if you're struggling in making a decision, that maybe your pros and cons list, your list of information is telling you one thing, but your heart or your gut is telling you something else. And that's where that discomfort comes in. So if you're unsure and you're struggling to make a decision, I've worked with practice owners recently on locations and changing hours and staffing. And we went through this exercise, and every single one of them had a disconnect between those three. Again, it's your head, your heart, and your gut. If you're struggling, I want you to fill in the blank with these questions. First of all, my head tells me the right decision is blank because blank, and that's where the data will come in. And I know this because XYZ. And then secondly, that you'll do the same thing with your heart. My heart tells me the right decision is blank because blank, and I know this because, and this is going to be the emotion. How does that decision make you feel? And finally, you're going to do that same exercise with your gut. And most people say, well, you know, sometimes they ask, how do I know what my gut is telling me? And you'll know. Some people say, I can feel my shoulders relax. Or they say, you know, I can feel it in my chest, or I feel it in my gut. Some people call your gut your intuition, your wise self, whatever that is for you. For me, it's kind of like that lockdown feeling. It's like, boom, I know that decision is right and solid and true and in line with my values. And that's when I know I've made a good choice. So if you're struggling with making decisions, again, rely on these tools. First, make sure you have good, reliable data and that you know the question that you need to ask. Then, if you're still struggling, go back to your head, your heart, and your gut. If those things are all lined up, you're sure to make a good decision. If you want some more help with this or help walking through a decision, give me a shout at helen@vetbusinesscoach.com and we can set up a free 20-minute consult. Have a great day, everybody.